Well, what's up, future millionaires? Mike the Investor, and my growth portfolio has reached the $1,500 milestone, and I added a new position to the portfolio, which is Apple, after they did their 4-to-1 stock split. So if this is your first time hanging out, be sure to smash that like button for me, and also click the subscribe button if you like the content. And if you want to go a little bit further in supporting the channel, there will be a link below or a join button, and it will give you membership perks to the channel. Let's go ahead and dive right into the video. Alright, investors, welcome back to the channel. Now, before we pull up the Stash app, I finally created an Instagram account. Now, I know I'm late, but I didn't want to have so many different things to juggle. But now that I've kind of gotten some things on automated, it's a little bit easier for me to add something else on my plate. So now I have an Instagram, so definitely go over there and support your boy. It's at Mike the Investor. It's the same as all of my other social platforms, my YouTube, my Twitter, and my Facebook. But now I have a Instagram. I'm also open to some tips and ideas on some things you all would like to see on the Instagram page. The link will be in the description as well. So let's go ahead and pull up the Stash app. Alright, so as you can see here, my portfolio value is $1,575.52. I have no buying power. I use all of that to invest in Apple. And as we scroll down just a little bit here, you can see my total return, 4.73%, and that is $71.21. So I am up a little bit on this position. And when I first started building this portfolio, I was investing $5 every single week. And after a while, I moved that up to $10 a week. And then for the new year of 2020, I committed to investing $15 every single week into this portfolio. So it's not a lot, but it definitely goes a long way when you are consistently building your portfolio. Now, this is not my main stock portfolio. This is my second stock portfolio, but I have to tell you, it's getting really fun watching this portfolio grow and investing in it as well. So if you want to try out the Stash app, and maybe you are a new investor or you're just an investor who are looking for a different investing platform, there will be a link below that will give you a free $20 to go along with your first investment if you want to try out the Stash app. So be sure to check that out. So as we scroll down, we're going to look at all of my positions here. We're just going to hit the view all investments. And as you can see, I only hold 6 positions in this portfolio, and we're going to start with Apple, the newest addition in the portfolio, also my biggest position as well. So as we click on Apple here, as we scroll down a little bit, we can see the overall value is $410.75. I'm currently up 3.99%, and that is $15.75. Now, the market is still currently open, so some of this value might change, but we will take a look at the portfolio value at the end of the video once again. So you can see my average price, $129.14. I have $395 invested in Apple. It is 26% of my portfolio, and I have 3.05 shares in this position. So if we hit the overview, we can see Apple's current price is $134.29. So you can see Apple is definitely still rising, which is no surprise after their 4-to-1 stock split. So after looking at Apple here, we're going to go to Tencent Holdings. This is also a newer addition in the portfolio, one of the largest Chinese companies. So as we scroll down, the overall value, $284.26. I'm currently up 4.18%, and that is $11.41. The total amount invested is $272.85. The average price, $67.30, and I have 4.05 shares in Tencent Holdings, and this is 18% of the portfolio. We hit the overview, you can see their last price is $70.11. So after looking at Tencent Holdings, now we're looking at Aurora Cannabis. Now, this position I haven't been adding any more capital to. I've just been kind of holding on and seeing what's going to happen. Now, I have been contemplating on just selling out of Aurora Cannabis and adding this capital to the MJ ETF that I hold in this portfolio. So let me know down in the comment section on what you think about that position, because the MJ ETF Alternative Harvest, it still has about, I believe, 6% invested in Aurora Cannabis as well. So you can see the total value, $156.25. I'm currently down 30.21%. That is $67.63. My average price, $13.35, and it is 10% of the portfolio, and I have 16.76 shares in Aurora Cannabis. If we hit the overview, their last price is $9.32, so you can definitely see how I am down so much so far on Aurora Cannabis. So after we look at Aurora Cannabis here, we are going to move to Berkshire Hathaway, which is no stranger. Pretty much everyone's probably heard of Berkshire Hathaway if you are an investor. So as we move on down, we can see the total value is $237.82. I'm currently up 21%, and that is $41.28. Now the amount invested is $196.54. My average price, $179.69. It is 15% of the portfolio, and I just have 1.09 shares in Berkshire Hathaway Class B. Now as we hit the overview, you can see their last price is $217.43. So I'm up a decent amount on that one share that I have. So after looking at Berkshire Hathaway, now we're moving down to Facebook. Now I'm up the most on Facebook out of any other position in this portfolio. So we can see the total value, $306.46. I'm currently up 59.40%, and that is $114.20. So as you can see, for the amount invested, $192.26. My average price, $186.09. Facebook is 19% of the portfolio, and I just have 1.03 shares in this position. So if we hit the overview, we will be able to see $296.62 is Facebook's current price. So Facebook has definitely been on a tear. And then the last position in the portfolio is going to be corporate cannabis, the MJ ETF, which gives me a wide diversification in the cannabis industry. So as we move down, you can see my total value, $180.25. I'm currently down 2.62%. That is $4.85. The amount invested, $185.10. The average price, $12.70. The number of shares, 14.57 shares in this position, and this is 11% of the portfolio. So I believe the cannabis industry has a lot of potential growth. You just kind of got to sit on it and hold your position. But I think holding this particular ETF, it gives you a lot of growth potential while still paying you a decent dividend. So as we go to the overview, you can see this is an aggressive risk level ETF. They do have a higher expense ratio, and you can see their last price is $12.37. If we hit the view more, this is going to give you, the year-to-date change, all of that good stuff. You can see their expense ratio is 0.75%, and then you can see for the dividend yield, 7.73%. So they have a pretty nice dividend yield, and that's one reason why I'm kind of thinking about just putting my position in Aurora Cannabis into this ETF, which would give me the growth as well as paying me that dividend that I can just reinvest back into this position. So you can see their last dividend paid is 28 cents, which is not bad. And if we go to their top funds hold, you can see their top fund is Aurora Cannabis at 7.51%. They have Canopy, Tilray, Kronos Group, and then you have the other companies down below. So this is a pretty nice ETF in my opinion, if you want to have a decent play in the cannabis industry. So we're going to go back out of this position, and that is all 6 total positions in my portfolio. We're going to go all the way back up so you can see how the portfolio value is looking again. $1,576.12. So that is my growth portfolio stash. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section how you feel the growth is going along. It is getting definitely more exciting to see how this portfolio transitions. And also, if you want to check out the Stash app, be sure to check out that link down below. It will give you a free $20 to start investing with your first initial investment. I'm Mike the Investor. Remember to stay inspired, stay motivated, always invest in yourself, and I'm out.